They'd have a close-up, if you like.
By the 60s, a newly politicized generation take to the streets, influenced by America's civil rights struggle. Black men, inspired by the radicalism of groups like the Panthers, explore the politics of interracial sex. Eldridge Cleaver's explosive book, Soul on Ice, gave an uncompromising account of the contradictions faced by black men who desired and slept with white women.
White witch, symbol of the rope and hanging tree, of the burning cross. Loving you thus and hating you so, my heart is torn in two, crucified.
What was unique about Soul on Ice was it did examine the kind of the politics of these sexual relationships, sometimes in quite a crude way, but it raised some really powerful questions. There's a bit in the book where he says, when I touch it's in order to reveal, I suppose, some of what was going on to the people themselves. And it's quite a shocking piece in the book where he says, when I put up my hand on a white woman's breast or something like that, I am in control of the white world in the only way I can be. And this is the way I can redress the balance. And I think those sorts of really unspoken things were opened up for discussion.
During the Black Power movement, to me it was kind of a sea change at that time, I thought, in people's thinking. I thought, nothing can ever be the same after this.
For a while, things were different. Black was now defiant, political, and beautiful. For mixed-race children, it provided new ways to define themselves.
I am the greatest. I cannot be beat. I'm pretty. If you keep talking jive, you'll fall in fine. Look at me. I'm too beautiful to be a fighter.
I used to hate my hair. Absolutely hate it, because it was curly and I wanted straight hair. And I didn't realise part of that the whole image this is put across everybody is that to have blonde, straight hair is what everyone desires. So that is what I desired. And then when there was a big publicity push that black is beautiful and I could have an afro, I actually did see myself as different, as more attractive. And yes, I have lovely hair. It's different.
Don't talk about afros like that, like it when they were small. We just loved it. They're black, so everyone had afro hair, so they wanted it. I never stopped them. That was what they wanted to do, you know what I mean?
There was a campaign to free Angela Davis. I was sort of part of that era. That's when I started to adopt my black identity, because I was just starting senior school. I was in an all-white school. I was surrounded by white teachers, white friends, and then all of a sudden I found out and learned about my black history, which I wasn't getting taught at school. And to be honest with you, my parents didn't really go into it too much either, which I felt maybe they probably should have.
And Mum's theory was more or less, it's over in America and it's not here. She thought more, if I can cocoon this round the children, then it won't affect them.
Black and white relationships were now seen as sympathetic subjects for film and television. The plots usually centered on the good white girl next door, flouting convention by falling in love with a black man. She would seek understanding, but ultimately end up facing the hysterical wrath of appalled parents.
You're not thinking of me, you're worrying about what the neighbours will say. You haven't an idea. Prejudice, you're riddled with it. It's all over your face now. All you can see is black, black. Everything else you're blind. I'm ashamed of you. When I think of you and that man sharing the same bed. A man, filthy,
makes my stomach turn over and... I want to be sick.
Let me get out of here.
You can't wait, can you? You're no better than the whores in the high street. You can't wait to be with him, that's the truth. All you want is one thing.
Nell!